Cooking Foul. My name is Laura Spires, and I will be reading Stage Direction.
My name is Colleen, and I will be reading for Lana, who's a single adult woman, perfect ordinary in every way, except for that one time she was abducted by aliens as a child.
My name's Jessica. I'm reading Cassandra. Female pansexual, terrible cook, but very enthusiastic about it. Enthusiastic about everything. In a wheelchair with what many think is a psychosomatic condition.
I'm Mark. I'm reading for Bill, a fun-loving, great guy who likes to have a couple beers and a cigar every day after work, with forearms like Popeye. Don't get him angry. He will fuck shit up.
I'm Matt. I will be reading for Alex. Stressed out by work, he channels that energy through his puppet, Mr. Frog. He is also an avid sports fan.
All right. Year, present. Location, an escape room covered by geeky clues ranging from anything and everything. Cartoons, comics, music, movies, geeky. Act 1, Scene 1. Lana, Cassandra, Bill, and Alex all enter the foyer of an escape room business. Cassandra is in a wheelchair. There can be various wayfinder signs pointing the way to different themed escape rooms, maybe knockoffs or popular copyrighted IP with adjusted names. For example, Tales of the Spooky Temple. So, you scared of the night? They are headed for Hollywood.
Wow, this place is so neat. You're sure it's accessible?
Yes, Cass. I'm sure the front desk manager and senior room guru are up to code on their setup. Chill, we're gonna have a blast.
Well, okay. As long as we're back in about 2 hours, or that roasted blood orange chicken coq au vin I cooked for Alex's birthday might fly away.
If only.
What's that?
What? Nothing! So, is there going to be a guide or an MC for this one? Spooky overhead voice?
Well, actually, since it's Alex's birthday and his idea to come here, he requested his own special accommodations.
Why, yes. Sorry.
Okay. Up until now, Alex has perhaps been waiting in an at-ease post with his arms behind his back or bouncing up and down on his heels like an 11-year-old. He turns to the group.
Why, yes. Yes, I have, Bill. In fact, we have a very special guest in the way of a local hero and sort of celeb around these parts. It is my pleasure to present to you now star hit of the show, Spring into Morning, and announcer of your local Newton's AAA baseball team, Mr. Frog.
He presents a small frog puppet slipped over his hand. It does not go much farther than below his wrist. His friends groan under their breath.
No, not again.
Come on, it won't be like last time. Just look at where we are. This is actually ideal.
Dunk on the walls.
This is actually ideal. Besides, it's his birthday. He can invite whomever he wants.
You know how I feel about puppets.
Bill is right. As much as I would love to be bringing home the pineapples and huile d'olive for tonight's tropical charcuterie, this is Alex's day. And that's not just any puppet. Mr. Frog is more than welcome. Hey there, Mr. Frog, long time no see.
Cassandra winks seductively at Mr. Frog and gets a little closer to Alex. Lana rolls her eyes and throws her hands in the air in this again gesture. Bill signals her to cool it. As Mr. Frog.
Hey there, Miss Cassandra.
Cassandra, Mr. and Alex share a moment.
And thank you, everyone, for letting me tag along on our dear friend's special day. I've never been to one of these escape rooms before. Unless you count my parents' terrarium. Hey-oh!
Cassandra, Lana, and Bill force laughter. Ha 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 ha. Alex genuinely thinks his own hand is funny.
Good one, Mr. Frog.
Well, thank you for joining us as our special guest announcer today, Mr. Frog. You see, Mr. Frog is in line for a contract with LilyPad Sports Network, but The big toads at the pristine pond want to test his problem-solving skills to see if he is a behavioral and cognitive match for the team. Despite the position being the exact same thing that Mr. Frog has been doing for years, which is ridiculous because we all know that Mr. Frog is loved and cherished by colleagues and sports fans alike.
Well, we're happy to have you, Mr. Frog. Isn't that right?
Sure, whatever. Let's just get the tickets.
Is there a ticket for Mr. Frog? I only see 4 tickets.
There are only 4 tickets, but something tells me that we will be able to get past this clue without a proper ticket for Mr. Frog. Just, put him away for a second.
Are puppets not people too, Lana?
All right, this is ridiculous. Mr. Frog, you're important, but I don't think this escape room company took you into consideration for this clue. So I'm sorry, we'll have to just continue without a ticket for you. Go ahead, Lana, get the tickets. Let's have a look. Are there any clues hidden in the information on them?
Sorry, Mr. Frog. Well, the first ticket is from a Lady Gaga concert, row F, seat A. Next up, we've got a Columbus Crew game ticket, row E, seat A. Sub for the Rock Picture Show, row T, seat A. And a Taylor Swift concert, row E, seat A.
There's got to be a connection on the tickets that leads us to the next clue. How in the hell do we connect Lady Gaga and the Columbus Crew, let alone add Taylor Swift and Rocky Horror in the mix? Wait a second, what if it had to do with the concession food you can purchase at all of the events? I've been reading up on popcorn techniques online.
That's a stretch.
No kidding. About as much of a stretch as Mr. Frog being a person.
Why did you have to have an attitude on my birthday? What did Mr. Frog do to you, huh?
Jesus H. Christ, put the damn frog back in the bag, Alex. You're not 12. You're 32.
Jesus H. Christ! And aliens don't exist! Also, wise words from a frog. The clue is F-E-E-T. Feet!
They do exist. Maybe you'd believe that if I told you using a sock with googly eyes.
Lana and Alex and Mr. Frog all start arguing about puppet rights and aliens, while Cassandra and Bill are muttering to each other and getting more coherent until they yell together, getting everyone's attention.
I got it!
The seat row letters.
Feet. F-E-E-T. Arrange the tickets.
What is going on?
While you guys were squabbling over there about your personal existential crises, we figured out the clue.
Pointing at one of the tickets while Bill is arranging them.
Hey, what's that on the back there? Is that a smudge? No, it's writing. Maybe?
Wait, flip them all over. Keep that order.
All
What?
reading the slowly.
What?
The inbox.
Wait, didn't 2 tickets have a row E?
She switches the 2 tickets.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Everyone keeps saying what's in the box for a solid 15 seconds.
Box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? 7. The answer is the movie 7. Where's that poster?
I don't understand, Alex. What do the 7 doors have to do with what's in a box? Wait, did they murder Snow White? Is she in the box?
Everyone stops looking for the poster and stares at Alex for a beat.
What? Why are you all staring at me?
Are you seriously unaware of the David Fincher masterpiece, 7?
Well, of course I've seen it, but Mr. Frog is too young to see so much gore. It's true! Alex only lets me watch Netflix on the kids setting!
Stares at Alex for another beat, then shakes his head as though waking up.
Back to the poster, guys. We have a limited time to figure this out.
I've Found it.
Bill rushes across the room to Lana and tries pulling the poster off the wall. It is super glued or completely taped down or something. Cassandra is still slightly dumbstruck by Alex and his puppet and lingers a moment before slowly wheeling towards Lana. Lana begins pulling the poster too.
That's clearly not coming off of that wall anytime soon. Step back. I think we need to find this next clue at a distance. Remember, social distancing is key to our survival.
Lana and Bill back away from the poster and each other, all the while staring intently at the poster.
It's spacey.
Now you believe me?
If we have to social distance to survive, what about Alex and Mr. Frog?
Don't be a dick, Bill.
Alex has his hand up Mr. Frog's ass. Literally. Not seen 6 feet apart over there.
We're a family unit! Mr. Frog needs me.
Of course he does.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Okay, let's just figure out the puzzle and then we can get out of here and be very, very distant from each other. We know that one clue is 7. What else? What about this Wonder Woman stuff?
Picks up toy golden lasso.
Maybe this forces the puzzle to reveal itself somehow?
Here, Alex, does Mr. Frog like yo-yos?
Oh, burn! Burn!
Mr. Frog energetically plays with the yo-yo. Cassandra ducks and dodges to avoid being hit by the yo-yo. Sidles up to Lana playfully.
You could force me to reveal myself anytime.
I don't think you're practicing very good social distancing, Bill.
Getting closer.
Maybe you're worth the risk.
At that moment, Alex loses control of the yo-yo. It flies through the air, smacking Bill in the back of the head, knocking him to the ground.
Seriously, Alex, what were you thinking?
Bill moans and clutches at his head.
Oh. Am I bleeding? Little asshole. Quarantine, no quarantine. I'm gonna...
Drags from the floor menacingly.
Cool it, Bill. It's not worth your life.
Bill, cool it!
Everyone whips on Cassandra.
Cassandra!
Cassandra!
You're not getting off that easily, asshole.
Flopping back into her chair.
Let's not lose sight of the goal, guys. Getting out of this escape room. Now, what was the last clue? A golden lasso.
Wonder Woman?
And this buffet, home of the giant chocolate fountain!
The chocolate water, wonderful.
It's kind of gross, but that is making me hungry.
Can we focus on the game? And the food there is garbage.
They all look at Cassandra briefly.
True. But man, I am hungry.
Could we order a pizza here?
Of course, you can get a pizza anywhere.
Oh, yes! Pepperoni and sausage and...
Will I deliver it to this room?
Already on the phone.
Livery? I'll hold.
Puts hand over phone.
Of course, and if not, it will be waiting when we get out.
And banana peppers and green peppers and oh, jardinera and...
Just put everything on it. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Oh, right. What were we talking about? I was distracted. Got food on the brain.
Where did you order from, Bill?
Casanos.
I love that place! It has the best crust.
Oh, God, not that place.
Why, you okay?
Do you not remember what happened?
This sounds intriguing.
Yeah, tell us what happened!
Well, this happened in the fall of 2011.
Yeah, those fucking Cardinals won the World Series! Fuck the Redbirds! Damn it!
That epic bar fight I got in where I took down 5 guys with nothing but a pool stick.
Oh, big Jock Broskies!
Hey, this is my story.
Yeah, and I was part of it.
You were not part of it.
There she was, poor Lana, being harassed by these bros.
Broskies. I hate them. Bunch of a-holes.
They used some cheesy pizza pickup line, and she kept saying no.
Also, broskies. Cardinal fans. You know what else? Cardinals, you know, the birds.
So I picked up a pool cue and showed them what for.
That's not even the story. Well, not really. Look, you're not even telling it right. It was after that.
After that,
It was when I saw them. The people from Area 51.
Cassandra rolls her chair over to the table as Mr. Frog, Bill grown face palm as Lana engages further. Cassandra takes a bite out of the pizza.
I really like the pizza.
Look, at first I was terrified. All 5 of them were wearing suits. And then when a group like that walks into a dive, you notice, you know?
some serious Men in Black shit. Even the bros were like, oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck!
They started shining flashlights around the place. Reminded me of police breaking up a college party.
Yeah, actually. Except they weren't shouting. They were just rounding everybody up and getting them out of the bar. And they had government badges, but they didn't say FBI or CIA or anything like that. I didn't get a great look at them, but I know it was different.
Uh-oh, the deep state!
No, maybe. No, I don't.
Oh shit! There's a clue on the bottom of the pizza box, you guys.
Everyone momentarily pauses and comes up to the table. Cassandra points to a spot in between the slices.
It's kind of hard to read with the grease and all. I need a closer look!
Alex navigates Mr. Frog so that it is an inch away from the clue. Everyone crowds closer to look. Cassandra bobs back and forth to try and see, and then stands up out of her wheelchair to peer into the pizza box.
Is that a riddle? Though many pages I contain, you must discover one. Does that say refrain? Hang on, let me grab this other slice.
Everyone has stopped to observe Cassandra out of her wheelchair while she reads the other half of the clue in the pizza box. Mr. Frog looks like he's about to say something about it, but both Alex and Bill put their hand over Mr. Frog's mouth at the same time to silence him.
Much as though you wish to refrain, out of order is the destination. What could that mean?
Cassandra mutters to herself, still holding the pizza slice, and moves back to her wheelchair sitting. The others collectively decide to deal with what has just occurred at a later time, knowing bringing this up now would only lead to lost time on the clock.
Are there...
Is there?
Maybe an out-of-order sign somewhere? Mr. Frog, any ideas? Oh, I don't know. Maybe try thinking outside the box.
God, I hate you so much, Mr. Frog.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm just stressed out. I didn't mean it, Mr. Frog, truly.
Apology accepted.
Lana and Mr. Frog shake hands.
Although, it was kind of a lame joke, Mr. Frog.
Lame? That's ableist and I take offense.
Really, Cassandra? Look, never mind. Oh, look! They're behind that safe!
It's a switch panel. Help me move this.
Bill, Alex, and Mr. Frog move the safe. It's a dumb waiter with an out-of-order sign.
Move, fellas!
What is that?
It's a dumb waiter.
What's it for?
Waiting for dummies like you to quit wasting time by asking stupid questions. Pry it open!
Bill and Mr. Frog attempt to pry, but it will not budge.
Oh, here, try this.
Lana snatches the pizza and rubs it on the joints. They continue to pry with no success.
Oh, it's no use.
Hey, take a look at its panel. It's kind of off.
Strange design choice, but points for style.
What are those?
It looks as if the panel is made out of Legos.
Well, start to pull the blocks out and let's see what's underneath them.
pushes through and starts pulling out Lego blocks of all colors and sizes.
Okay, then, so much for team decision making.
Look, someone has to step up to the plate if we want to get out of this room. Also, my hunch was right. Check out what was under the Legos.
Holds up item to the group.
Is that?
A wad of Pokemon cards? Yeah, I guess it is.
You sure caught them all, Lana. Nice initiative.
What are we supposed to do with them? What are the characters? Don't mess up the order of the cards. Lay them out on a line on the floor.
First up, we've got Pikachu, classic. Magikarp, really? I always thought they were kind of stupid and useless. I mean, look at its mouth and little tiny pupils.
We didn't ask for your Pokemon guidance and commentary. We asked for the order.
Sorry, just got me a little excited to have some cards in my hand again. Next, Eevee, one of my personal favorites. Charming, Charmander, and Miltank. Huh, one of the newer ones.
No Yoshi?
They all give him a look.
Oh, is this a bad time to say I don't get Pokemon?
Lame.
Excuse me?
What was your childhood, man? Where's your sense of imagination?
Coming from someone whose closest friend is a puppet, I'll take a lack of imagination as a compliment.
Are you talking about me?
Guys, knock it off.
Stop telling everyone what to do.
I'm trying to get us out of here.
I can't take this anymore.
Bill starts ripping up the Pokemon cards, then knocking over everything in sight. Clues are scattered, props are broken, furniture is thrown. Alex starts biting Bill with Mr. Frog while saying ribbit over and over.
What is wrong with you people?
Quiet! Everyone shut up!
The others freeze as an ominous mechanical sound can be heard drawing closer.
What is that?
Is this part of the game?
It's them! They came back for me!
For the last time, you were not abducted by aliens. Aliens are not coming to get you.
The sound gets louder and louder. The lights flicker. It becomes creepy enough that they all start to wonder if aliens really are about to descend upon them. Bill, Lana, and Cassandra start to panic.
This isn't funny.
Oh my god, are we trapped in here?
Nice aliens. Friendly aliens. Aliens want to play.
Alex lets out a roar with his Mr. Frog hand. He breaks down the door to the room and flips a light switch just on the other side. The lights stop flickering. The sound cuts off. Bill, Cassandra, and Lana are dazed and look gratefully at Alex. Alex looks at Mr. Frog, who gives one last
Ribbit.
the end. It's truly our finest work, everyone.
Those 4 characters in search of an exit. We finally found it.
5 characters.
Sorry. Yeah, it was really. That's not actually pretty good for randomly doing it.
That one held on pretty good until the end there.